Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? This is Antonio Newton, your local realtor here with Coldwell Banker. And I want to do a quick video because I did one yesterday on what we're going through with COVID-19 and the uncertainty that is provided, and how three reasons how home ownership can really provide stability during this turbulent time, during these uncertain times that we're going through. And I had some stats that I went over, and I got some really good feedback. So I wanted to kind of go over this information that I send. I send this to past clients, and I think it's important for the general public to be aware too of how this is affecting, especially on the local level. You're going to hear a lot of reports and things on the news on how the real estate market is being affected nationally, sometimes in certain regions, but really for the local level. So, as a backdrop, Columbia, normally we don't experience the highs that other markets experience, and oftentimes we don't experience the lows that other markets experience either. But I think it's vital information for you to know how this could affect you. For those that do own a home, how this could affect your home value. Um, so some back information on that. So this is pulled from the MLS, which is the multiple listing service. That's the service that realtors use to pull home for sale on the market. Any private sale would not be included in these stats. So if it was a for sale by owner and they sold it privately, that would not be included in these stats. And some new construction home sales will not be included in these stats as well. So this is going to be if a home was listed by a real estate agent. It doesn't have to be sold by a real estate agent, but 9 times out of 10, most homes that are listed by an agent are sold with agent representatives as well. So with that being said, March of 2019, last year, there was a total of closed transactions across our area. And we're looking at mainly Richland, Lexington, Kershaw, parts of Lancaster County. There's some other counties that's in there, but those are going to be the meat of the stats, is those 3 counties. Parts of Newberry County, and like I said, there's other counties as well. But it was 1,178 transactions closed March of 2019. March of 2020, we closed 1,132. So we were down 4%. So we didn't have quite as many closings this year as we had last year. However, our sales volume was much higher, up by 10%. So even though we closed less transactions, we brought in more in volume. So last year, the volume for the month of March was $232,668,270 was the total volume. This year, we were up 10% to $255,143,588,000. That's good, seeing as though we had less closed transactions. Excuse me. And the reason for that being is home prices went up by 14%. So the average sales price in 2019, once again, this is just average across the board, was $197,511. The average sales price this past March, was $225,392. That's up 14%. So when you hear that it is a seller's market, real estate is a direct correlation, as most markets are, supply and demand. So when you have low inventory, low supply, and a high demand, that increases the home's value because you have multiple buyers trying to buy the same property. You think about duck, duck, goose, how somebody's always left out, right? There's always one less chair than people. Well, imagine that with the housing inventory. There's always less housing than people that want to buy. So that's how you get in bidding wars. That's how you get full price offers. And that's how you get price increases by 14%, because those homes are now more valuable because there's not enough to go around for everybody. And that is apparent in the current active listings. So last year, we had 5,249 active properties on the market for the month of March. This year, we have 4,771. So that's down 9%. And last year, it was a seller's market as well. And now we even have less inventory. The interest rates are low, so there are more buyers who are able to buy. And once again, inventory is down. So that's how you get the price increase going up by 14%. even though the current active listings were down 9%. Now, markets are going to correct and adjust themselves. Um, the virus is helping aid that in the adjustments, but they're going to do that anyway. And that was evident because this year, in March of 2020, we took 5% more listings than we did last year. Last year, we took 1,748 total listings taken during the month of March. This year, we took 1,845. So that was up 5%. Now, keep in mind that these closed transactions, and we're still early in this pandemic. It started in March. So, I'll do this for the month of April too. So that way you can see how this is directly going to affect April sales. Because, any closed transaction was probably written in January or February before this virus started. So we're going to see in April and May moving forward how the virus is really affecting the market. And we can kind of see it now in real time. I look at the MLS and the active listings that are hitting the market. Normally you would see sometimes 100 hitting the market within a day. Sometimes it's 60, sometimes, but now, I've been seeing, I think today it was, let's see. Today, as of right now, looking at it, it is 51 homes that have hit the market today, which is a little bit lower than what we normally see. So, this is going to impact it. How? We don't know. Reports say that we're kind of getting on the back end of this social distancing and being inside the house, and things are going to open back up. So, but I think it's important that you get this information so that you know how your home values are affected, and that you have the information. Knowledge is power. And what you do with that would be up to you. If you're ever in a situation, if you have any questions about your specific area, your specific neighborhood, because these are for the Columbia region area, the greater Columbia as they call it. But if you want to know about a specific zip code, I can certainly provide you with that information, or even down to a specific neighborhood. But I'm here with any questions that you may have. You can reach me at 803-608-2597. And once again, it's a pleasure to be able to deliver this service to you. And if you need anything, I'm always here. Stay safe, stay sanitized, stay 6 feet away from everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.